Good evening. Kind of spooky. You can't see me. I'll fix that in just a second. To get my light, had to readjust everything from my bait trip. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, didn't have anybody in here. Darn it. I didn't do that again when somebody comes in. Sorry, folks. The frogs are out tonight. I'm here. Just had to get my anchor dropped. If anybody's in here. Hello. One person in here. 351, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Round two, as I was in the description. We were lucky enough to get some bait. And now, we are going to be catfishing. Patsy G, thanks for coming in. Night fishing it is. Yes. I do have something that I've never used before in this bucket here that I just caught in the gill net. So I've heard people say they're good bait. Catfish love them. Catfish candy. So we're going to see what happens. My only question is, how am I going to get this sucker out of the bucket? I have an idea, but we're going to find out. You know what? You probably don't want to see my face, huh? There I am. Patsy G, 351, thanks for coming in. Andrew Ford was in here earlier. All right, so we are anchored up a little downriver. A little upriver from where I caught the bait. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up one of these smaller gizzard shad. Not that I have a smaller one. Well, I have to have a smaller one, but not that I have a small one. I'll cut up this gizzard shad, and we're going to get the party started. I am on the mighty James River, just east of Richmond, Virginia. Patty, just to answer your question. I'm cutting up my gizzard shad right now. One of them. I want to use the other ones for tomorrow morning. But I figured I'd come out here. I intended to get bait sooner rather than later, but okay. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. I don't know if you saw earlier, I was out here. I had a gill net out trying to catch some bait. Struggled for a little bit. Got some help from a friend. And he was able to put us on a few. I've only got 3 rods, so 1, 2, 3. We are going to suspend one. Let's see what happens. Sunfish for fish. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I am a gamist star. Hello. Thanks for coming in. We got 5 people in here. Getting ready to bait up my rods. For those of you that didn't hear me, I am on the James River. Just east of the city, a couple miles east of the city. And I am going to be baiting up my Ancient Mariner gear. I have my Ancient Mariner Challenger rod with the Ancient Mariner 6000 series Baitcaster with 30-pound whisker seeker monofilament. I am a monofilament guy. I choose monofilament. I just don't like the sometimes with knots you can get in braid. But just so you know, I'm a monofilament guy. And right now I am going to be chunking out some pretty big donkey baits. I'm going to put the head. Here's bait number 1 of a gizzard shad. If I can get it through here. And we're going to see what we can pull up. This is known to be a pretty good spot for some pretty big catfish. I'll tell you the story about why I chose this particular line. Oh, you know what? I'm going to fish, and it's going to be fun. But it always helps to put a weight on your line. So excited to get my bait cut up, ready to go. Totally forgot that I need some weights. My rig, just so I can show y'all, I have a sinker slide with 2 silicone beads above my main line, above my leader. I also have a snap swivel, so I can do either, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to anchor my weight in the snap swivel, and instead of letting it slide freely on the line, I'm going to anchor it down to that snap swivel so that can't go anywhere. I use a Santee Cooper rig. I've got a 3-inch peg float. Our colors are blue, black, and white. So here's a white shirt that I made. All of our other shirts are blue, but our blue colors are blue, black, and white. So there's some white Versa rattles with a blue, well, it was a green peg float. I painted it royal blue. Blue beads, blue sinker swivel, sinker slide, and now we're going to cast this bad boy out into the depths. We are currently sitting in 40 feet of water. Down it goes. All right, the tide is currently going out, so I may end up putting a little bit heavier weights, but for right now we're going to stick with. I've got 2.5 ounces. That was a 4-ounce dragging weight. I actually might throw I got some 5 ounces out in here. On my other 2, I got 5-ounce no rolls. I'll probably throw on the other 2. Sunfish Assassin, thanks for coming in. Patty, Eric B, thanks again for coming in. Sunfish for Fish. For those of you with me earlier, I appreciate you joining me. I was able to get some bait, as most of you saw, and now I'm going to use some of that bait to try to catch some blues. I do have a special guest bait. Put this down just a tad bit. I'm not going to get him out right now, but in this bucket of water is a blue crab. Palmetto, what's going on, Kevin? Thanks for coming in. Thought I'd go live after I caught some shad. And in the gill net, I was able to get a blue crab, a nice sized blue crab. I'm going to put that on the hook and throw that down and see what that's going to get me. I hear that's some good catfish bait. So let me get my other 2 rods set up real quick. And then we will discuss the crab. If anybody's ever used them, what's their preferred way of hooking them, because I've never used them. So these 2, I'm actually going to put these weights on the sinker slides. So all of our rigs are set up the same, just in case you're wondering. So this one I'm going to put on the sinker slide. I'm going to move my peg float up just a little bit. I don't like it when the fish bites the peg float as well. And this one I'll use a nice bloody body section. I can get the hook out. And there's probably carp jumping around in the water, but we do have here on the James sturgeon. I don't know if the sturgeon are up this far yet, but it's a good possibility they are. and we may have them jumping around the boat at some point this evening. Sorry if you all can't hear me. Let me put my AirPods in. They're charged up. I know I have this problem of walking away from the camera and people not able to hear me. All right, if somebody could please give me a thumbs up to let me know that you hear me. Patty, I have not. However, if Stan comes in, Two Stans Fishing, him and his son and Green Machine have caught a sturgeon. Now, I will say that sturgeon here on the James are illegal to target. However, they snagged it. So you can reel it in so you can get the fin out or the hook out of it, and then you got to let it go. You can't take it out of the water. So they were able to, in this same area, they were able to they snagged the sturgeon. It took them like 2 hours to reel it in, and they pulled it over to the boat dock just behind us. Pulled it up onto the boat ramp, took some pictures of it, and then let it go. It was a 7 foot. Sorry, I thought I felt something. It was a 7 foot, 220 pound sturgeon, and as Stan tells the story, it's a 222 pound sturgeon. They weren't able to actually weigh it because again, you couldn't take it out of the water, but yeah. So they are here. If I catch one, if I snag one, I'm going to be in trouble because I am by myself, and that's going to be a beast. I'll just have to cut the line. But I think this one, I have one on the sinker slide, one on the. I think I'll put this one on the sinker slide as well. Oops, I dropped it down in my shad bucket. A little extra sand. If you go to Two Stans Fishing, I'm sure you can find on YouTube. I'm sure you can find the sturgeon video. I think it was last year. But I think it's on his YouTube channel. Yeah. I want to. So currently, my personal best blue cat is 46 pounds. And I caught that upriver from here, up near the city. So I'm always looking to best that. Oh, I'm going to put a meaty section of shad on this one. Not as much blood. Throw this one up towards the shore. And then I'll get situated a little bit more. All right. We are on bottom. All right. Hopefully y'all can see my rods. I've got, this is hard for me to do. Ancient Mariner Challenger rod. Ancient Mariner Leviathan rod is the second one, and the one over here is another Ancient Mariner Challenger rod. All three have Ancient Mariner 6000 series bait casting, right-handed bait casting reels. For those of you that are interested, Ancient Mariner is our sponsor, and their link is in our description. Actually, no, they're not. I got to fix that. I will put the link in our description. It's ancientmarinerfishing.com, and we love their gear. Their reels are $85, lifetime warranty, free shipping. So I mean, it's hard to beat. We have 9 awesome people in here. Thank you all for joining us. I know some of y'all are getting ready for Brian B's Midnight Madness. I think it's the bank tournament. So that's going to be fun. I'm not gonna go over him. So I'm just gonna go for maybe another hour. Hopefully we can put a big cat in the boat for y'all. My fishing partner Sean, the other half of Team Snag and Whiskers, is on vacation with his family, but he is on the beach and he might put some poles in the water and jump in. Charles Reeves at Snake River Catfish Slayer Sea Sturgeon. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if the sturgeon are running up here at this time or not. I think they might be. I know last time, I believe they're at the beach in North Carolina. Yes, Ancient Mariner does. Thank you, Kevin. Ancient Mariner does have a fantastic color selection. They have. I mean, we are royal blue, black, and white. That's our colors. But so we have all blue. All of our reels are royal blue. But they have pink, they have orange, they have purple, they have black, they have silver. I believe there's a green. They do not have camo. another YouTuber that came up earlier with me asked if they had camo. They do not have camo that I know of yet. Nice, yeah. Hey Kevin, I don't know if you've seen their rods, but they're very stout rods, and this one right here is the Challenger rod, and they now come with the foam, and the wraps around the eyes are the same color as the reels. If I get a chance, when I pull that one, I'll show it to y'all. But yeah, the rod and reel combo is about $185. And I do know there's a lifetime warranty on the reels. I don't want you to quote me, but I believe there's a 2-year warranty on the rods. But I'm telling you, I love the rods. They're hefty, they're stout, they got a good backbone to them. I know if I get into a big fish, I'm going to be able to pull it in. The rod's not going to fail me. Got 11 awesome people in here. Thank you all for coming in. Currently on the mighty James River, we've got 3 pulls out right now, all Ancient Mariner gear, with cut shad as our bait. Hopefully we can hook into a big one. I hear this spot's pretty good. Has anybody in chat ever used a blue crab for bait? Kevin, have you ever done that? Yes, the reels have a lifetime warranty. I think the rods have a 2-year warranty. But yes, that question was posed in a live to me one time, and I talked to Captain Spiro, and yeah. So if something happens with your rod or your reel, then he will. If you're mechanically inclined and feel you can do it, then he will send you the parts at no cost. And then you can replace them yourself, or you pay for shipping to ship the reel back to him. He will fix the part or fix the reel at no cost and then ship it back to you, free shipping. So I think that's pretty standard when it comes to shipping for warranty parts. Kevin said, I have not used blue crab for bait. They have to be 5 inches from point to point to keep, so that'd be a big bait. I've used fiddlers before. I have a fairly good sized blue crab in here. He pinched me already, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure really how big he is. I don't even know what that's. Is that South Carolina stipulations? Does anybody know what the Virginia stipulations are for blue crab? If anybody knows, I'd have to look them up. Or have you found, Kevin, that's pretty standard? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, I think I have a ruler of some sorts. I'll tell you what, if that's the case, he is 5 inches from point to point. You're talking about the points on his back shell. Oh, okay. And that rusted out. Ow. Five inches, same as South Carolina. Okay. So I'm putting my scales up on the back of the boat so that I have them at the ready. So when they say point to point, I see there's 2 points on the back of the on the back part of the shell by the legs, by the back part of the crab. Is that what you're talking about from point to point? I've got 8 awesome people in here watching. Thank you all for joining us. I am Dustin. One half of yes, the 2 points on the shell. Okay. Let me see if I can get this bad boy out again. Oh, he don't like me very much. Oh, let's see if I can get this. Come on, buddy. I don't know why I'm so scared. Oh, there he goes sideways. He's trying to find his way out of here. He's not going to. Off the hook outdoors. What's going on? I am currently fiddling with a blue crab that is on my boat because I caught him in the gill net, and I was going to use him for bait, but I want to make sure he is legal to use. Yeah, I know. You don't like it. I'm sorry. He's a vicious little guy. Here he is. So if you're talking about from this point, kind of hard to see, from this point to this point, he is just over 5.5 inches. So what do y'all think? Should I use him for bait? Y'all tell me, should I use it for bait or should I throw him back? We got 6 of you out here. Might as well try. I hear you. So what do? You just pull the you pull the pinchers off and you hook them through the back end, or how would one go about hooking said crab on a line? Yeah, me either. What I may do is I may leave him in this bucket. Um, if he lives through the night, fishing stand day in the morning, and see if anybody that fishes there knows how to hook him up. I think I talked to somebody on the bank one night when I was putting the boat away, said that they just ripped the claws off, then they hooked into it with the hook and threw it out there, and he got a bite right away. Tell you one thing, there don't seem to be any fish in this hole right now. Six awesome people in here. Thank you all for joining us. For those of you that didn't see, got a blue crab. I caught him in the gill net. I'm going to put him back in the bucket of water I have here. I'll let him live for now, since I have no earthly idea how to hook him. We'll let him be for now. One thing I have noticed is I know the tide's going out, but there's not a lot of current tonight. Thank you all for coming in. Sean, I think I sent him the link, but if not, I'm going to copy it real quick and send it to Sean. Give me a second. Everybody still with me? Sorry about that. Here we go. Not a bad size. 6.38. Not a bad size fish for the first one. Awesome. 2 stands. That is an official 2 stands technical move right there. Yes, sir. Nice skunk buster. I'm gonna let him go. He gone. Okay, apparently I missed something, so let me go back and find out what I did. Solo text individual, what's going on? Oh, I'm not sure how I muted it. That was weird. Huh. But yeah, but thanks for coming in, folks. First fish on the boat, 6.5 pounds. Cut shad. Hey Stan, I think I'm gonna save this this blue crab for tomorrow morning. See if anybody else knows how to hook it up. Because nobody seems to know how to put it on the hook. Appreciate y'all coming in, chatting it up. So there are some blue cats in this area. Wow, the tide's going out and fast. We were just at, I'm not moving, am I? We were just at 42 feet. Now or 40 feet. Now we're at 37 and a half. I sent Sean the link. I'm not sure. He might be getting his rods because, like I said, they're at the beach. And so I think he's going to try to do some surf fishing. Stan, I think I'm in one of your favorite spots. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. So yeah, tonight I am on my boat. It's a 18 and a half foot. Pop the claws off, cut in half, run the hook in back leg joint of the shell. Huh. All right. So you cut them half, like halfway down the body, or from point to point. Well, it only makes sense to go halfway down the body. I might just save that for tomorrow, Stan. Yep, I think I might do that. Have a special bait for Stan Day. That'll be a first, right? Gotcha. All right, yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll save that for tomorrow, and we'll have a special Stan Day bait. Well, the reason I was going to tell you earlier, so that each has an eye. Oh, okay, okay. I'll definitely do that in the morning. I was going to tell you earlier why I use the Whisker Seeker monofilament. So before I knew much about the equipment that we were going to be using, I had watched Dieter Melhorn's. I had watched Dieter Melhorn a lot, but anyway, I saw Pinky and he had the Ancient Mariner, and I looked it up, and I was impressed with the durability of that reel, and I noticed he had colors. And then after we decided, Sean and I decided to go with blue, black, and white as our colors. I was able to order an Ancient Mariner, a blue Ancient Mariner reel, and I am originally from Colorado, and I'm a huge Denver Broncos fan, and so I wanted something that matched my personality, and was able to give me something to cheer for the Broncos. So that was the only orange line at the time that I could find anywhere. So I went to Whisker Seeker and bought a roll, and I have been happy with it thus far. I think I broke off last week's stand. I think I broke off 4 out of the 5, but I haven't changed this line in a year and a half on one of these rods. So it probably wouldn't hurt to re-spool these, but I've been happy. I've had any issues with the Whisker Seeker line. So I've just stuck with it because, plus, again, I like the orange and blue. Go Broncos. I keep looking up, and for some reason I keep seeing that rod tip like bounce, but I don't know. That's got a dragging weight on it, and that seemed it's only as a 4-ounce dragging weight, but it seemed like it took forever to get to the bottom. I just could be seeing things too. 8 awesome people in here. Thank you all so much. Coming back for round 2 after we finally caught some bait. I think I'll be live for another about 45 minutes. I don't want to cut into Brian B's Midnight Madness Bank tournament, so I'll cut the live off just around midnight, and then y'all can go jump over to Brian B's channel and watch his Midnight Madness tournament. I plan on watching it. At least I'm going to listen to it for the first half hour until I get everything packed up, the boat on the trailer, and headed back to the house. Excuse me, but that's the plan. I am not staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning because I've got to get up and get the boat back down here in the water for stand day with my son. Hopefully, my son will want to get up and fish with me. Landon has been fishing with me for the first 3 or 4 times we did stand day, but last week, for some reason, he did not feel the urge to get out of bed and come fishing with me. So hopefully, I don't get home too late, and hopefully he wants to join me in the morning. Hopefully, we put another fish in the boat. But look, I'm having fun sitting here talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Sometimes out here fishing on your own, though it is fun, can be a bit, I don't want to say nerve-wracking, because I don't think that's the right term, But you got a lot going on out here. Sometimes you got other boats you got to deal with. You got to watch your rods. You got to make sure your anchor's holding. We do have barges that come through this area. Luckily, I think I'm just on the outside of the channel, on the edge of the channel, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about barges, but you never know. And then if the sturgeon are jumping, you got to worry about jumping in your boat. All right, I will see you in the morning, Dustin. I got to go get a quick nap. I'm co-host the last half of Brian's show at 2:30. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, Stan. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all your help tonight. I will see you in the morning. I can't believe we had a barge come through today. Really? I take it you don't get those that often? Hey, the Chad, Polar Bear, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Currently, phase one of tonight's operation was a success. We caught 5. Yep, 5 James River gizzard shad. Never. So they must have been some kind of construction. Oh, wow. Yeah, they can. I almost ran into a barge one time out here at nighttime. I'll tell that story in just a minute. But the Chad, I was telling you, phase one operation success. I caught 5. Was able to get 5 gizzard shad in the net on the 5th placement in the gill net. Also caught a nice blue crab that I'm going to use tomorrow for a surprise bait for stand day in the morning. So yeah, that was phase one to come out, try to catch some bait for tomorrow, so we didn't have to get up super early to come out here. However, I did want to go farther upriver tonight to do some scouting of some different areas because I'm trying to figure out where the fish are this time of year. We've had nothing but success further upriver by the city. I mean, I broke my PB 4 times over the last 3 months fishing the river or fishing that portion of the river. Sorry, I thought I saw my pole. But I'm still learning. Sean and I are still learning about where to fish, when to fish it, how to fish it. So I wanted to go upriver, just at the point where the farthest point we usually come down when we launch from the city. And then I wanted to bound back towards the boat ramp where I'm at now to see if I could find out where the fish were. But it took me so long to catch bait, I didn't get a chance. So I didn't get a chance to go upriver. So I just came up a little bit around the bend where water got a little deeper right here. I put 1 fish in the boat, 6.5 pound blue. Not a bad blue. Yeah, Mike Stokes Fishing, thanks for coming in. Sorry if I missed y'all. Got 11 awesome people in here. Thank y'all for joining me. Yeah, 4 times. My previous PB on a blue cat was 28 pounds, and Sean and I were doing Jody's flathead challenge on a Thursday 2 months ago. And towards the end, I pulled in, I was the one reeling in the fish, and I pulled in a 41. So I broke my PB. And then about 20 minutes later, I pulled in a 42 pounder. And then a couple weeks after that, Sean and I were out in the same area getting ready for Jody's challenge again because we were going to participate in it again. I caught a 15-pound flathead. My previous PB for a flathead was 7. And then 3 weeks ago on Jody's challenge, I did it by myself because Sean had a vacation to go to with his family. And I pulled in, the first one I pulled in was a 46 pounder, which again was my PB. Now, that was also the night of my birthday. Thursday night, or that Friday was my birthday. So I pulled in a 46 pounder and I think another 42 or 43 pounder not long after that. And then at midnight on my birthday, I pulled in another, well, it wasn't a PB, but it was another, I think, 15 to 20 pounder. But yeah, I broke my PB four times, 3 blues and a flathead over the last 3 months. So it's been a lot of fun. I tell you, I have one thing I have done is maxed out what this net can hold. So this is just an aluminum bent, just an old cheap aluminum Tackle Factory landing net, and it took everything I had to pull in that 46 pounder. I mean, the last third of the fish was hanging out of the net. It wouldn't fit. Oh, nice. What size was the PB flathead? The Chad? 15. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I pulled in a couple weeks ago myself. That's those. Um, I didn't think it was it big as big as it was until it realized it was hooked. I caught mine on live bluegill. What'd you catch yours on? Yeah, Kevin, I need to get that. I just had a lot of things going on right now, and um, I can't afford that net right now. But that's definitely what is going to be next on my wish list. Yeah, y'all drop your links in here. I think I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to get some more moderators. Got 12 awesome people in here. Thank you so much. I don't know what these people coming through here going 30 miles an hour at nighttime with you can't see anything. I don't I don't understand it. I just hope there's no big log or anything sticking out of the water that they hit. That's gonna be ugly if they do. Hold on. Oh, well, they do that. My light shakes. I thought we were done. All right, sorry about that. Got 11 awesome people still in here. Thanks for joining us. Fish count 1. Going out Monday. Hopefully they are coming off spawn already. 53-pound. Mike Stokes fishing. 53-pound PB blue from the bank. Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Kevin. I agree. These people, some of these people that drive around here 50, 60 miles an hour at nighttime, you can't see anything. Almost ran into stand. That I think it was that same boater when they were out here doing the Epic um, that night for Epic. That same boater came out of the same area I was at earlier, 50 miles an hour. Doesn't care if anybody else is around him. Back end's buried, wake's 2 foot high. Oh, I think I just got a nibble on my left rod. 53-pound blue. I can't wait to get to the 50s. Yeah, go ahead. One of the things that I'm always hesitant about when I go into somebody's channel, go into somebody's live where I'm a moderator, I don't know if they want me to drop links or if they don't want me to drop links, but for those of you that are moderators in our channel, if you ever come in here, always know that all we want to do is help out other people. So if you can drop links, drop links. Have at it. It's one of the reasons we can't wait to get to 500 because we get the community page and we can share out other people's. I mean, I share out other people's lives and videos and stuff on my Facebook page, but can't wait to get that community tab so we can share out people channels through Facebook or through YouTube. We're currently sitting, I think, at 385, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hanging out with folks like y'all, it's inevitable. That's I was talking to my wife about this last night, or maybe it was today. And she's like, she knows, she can tell that I love doing this. I love the community. I love getting to know other people, getting to meet other people, the social aspect of it. I can't wait to go to CatCon next year in Kentucky because I'm talking to Sean. I'm hoping we can both go. Because I'd love to meet a lot of y'all face to face at CatCon. Of course, I know Stan. I've met Stan. I fished with Stan a number of times, and Stan's done nothing. Been nothing but great to Sean and I. Helped us out when we asked him to, and has been fishing with us. I fished with him on Stam Day. He came in my boat with me last week. So, it's things like that. Meeting new people is it's what life's about. Community, family. Nothing's done alone. Nobody does anything on their own. They say it takes a village to raise a family, and I believe that's true. Stan, I thought you were going to take a nap. Yeah, I think that same boat is out here. It was just past me again, and he came out earlier at 50 miles an hour. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. I was hoping Sean was going to pop up here, but I think he's probably busy with his family on vacation at the beach. He popped in earlier, but you need a nap. Yeah, I'm going to need a nap too here shortly. It's going to take me a bit to get everything packed up once I get back to the boat ramp, which I'm going to go about 5 miles an hour like I'm supposed to. That way I don't run into anything or anybody. And then I'm going to take a nap and then get up and come. Excuse me. Come back out in the morning. Hopefully catch us a handful of big blues. I think I'm going to try some bounding tomorrow. We'll stick in a spot for 20, 30 minutes. Don't catch anything. Move to the next spot. Follow the tide. That's what I've learned. Done it well so far. We'll see if it continues to do us well. Well, don't let us keep you up, Stan. You know you got a long night. Need you at your best tomorrow. And Brian needs you at your best at 2:30 in the morning. That's crazy. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Oh, that's right. Because I was counting up for you. I remember that now. Congrats on the 500, brother. All right, well, I'm gonna pull my baits in. I'm gonna recast them in different locations and just see what happens. This one right here is the Challenger rod, my original Challenger rod, the 7'6". You can hear that. It's just so smooth. All right, let's see what happens when I go out there. There it goes. Wow, that's either the current took that or that's deep. But that's a big bait right there too. What the hell is that? Freshen up this bait. Yeah, the water's warm. I'll cook out tomorrow with a 98% chance of rain. Oh, wow. All right, let's see. Freshen up that bait. And let's freshen up this bait. Throw this one closer up to the shore and see what we get up there. All right. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thanks for passing on that news, Stan. I appreciate that. Still got 10 awesome people in here. Thank y'all for sticking with us, joining us at 11:40 at night on a Saturday evening. I'm telling you, it's beautiful out here, though. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better night of fishing. Nice cool breeze. 70 degrees out right now. Partly cloudy. It did thunderstorms came through earlier. Absolutely, Mike. Come on, kitty cats. We're down another 3 feet. Or 2 feet. No, 3. We were at 30. We were in 37 feet of water about 20, 35 minutes ago. Now we're in 34.6. The tide is definitely going out. Hoping that entices the big blues. With the current moving. Oh. Oh, I might be getting a bite. Looks like a flathead bite, too. I don't know if y'all can see that one. Nah, you probably can't see it. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe to you as well. Tight lines. Appreciate your support. Yeah, any other time I'm fishing, I would have moved by now. But since I'm not going to be here much longer, I decided to stay in one place. Yeah, that polo on the left, it just bounced back like it was stuck on something. Still got 10 awesome people in here watching. Thank y'all so much. I'm hoping to put another boat in the, or another boat, good gracious. Maybe I need some sleep. Another fish in the boat in the next 10, 15 minutes. I don't know if you guys, that looks like the fire rescue boat. Yep, it certainly is. All right, got a big wake coming. I gotta hold my light so it doesn't break. All right, sit back down. Maybe I'll turn the white light on so you can see my rods better. I'll get the bugs, but maybe that helps out a little bit. You can see the rods. Still got 10 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much. Tell you, this Conpex light is a wonderful thing. Turn that back to yellow. I think yeah, you can still see him now. Feeling some drops, like maybe raindrops, but I didn't see anything on the radar after the storms moved through earlier. We'll give it about 10 more minutes, folks, and we will wrap it up. Hopefully we can get another fish in this 10 minutes. But we did not get skunked. That is always key. Tell you another thing, I hope when I get back to the truck, hopefully those buzzards haven't picked off my the towels I wrapped around my windshield wipers, because they destroyed my windshield wipers last weekend. I had to go spend $80 to get new ones. The buzzards here are horrendous. Thank you all for coming in. Hopefully y'all gonna go watch Brian B's Midnight Madness up in about 10 minutes. I think it's the bank version. I appreciate y'all hanging with me till midnight. So those of you that have just come in, I have I don't know if you saw the title, but I was successful in phase 1 of the seedlings trip. We were able to pull in 5 gizzard shad. I have since used one here, and then I got a surprise bait for tomorrow morning. I have a blue crab that I will be pulling out and using as bait tomorrow morning on stand day. Hopefully I can pull out a win tomorrow. I've come in second the last 3 times we've participated. All the carp anglers. 2 weeks ago, I caught 7 fish, and I could not beat stand 2 and stand 3 because they had pulled in a 42-pound carp at the reservoir or the creek or lake or whatever they were at. Right to start, like as soon at 9 o'clock that morning, they were pulling in that big carp. I just could not. I got close. I got 38 pounds. I think it was like 36 or 38 pounds of fish. That day, which put me in second place, but I just could not catch. The bite was rough. The bite's rough during the day anyway. During the summer, typically the night bite is better, which is why I'm out here tonight. But yeah, I've come in second to some carp anglers the last couple of weeks. Now they've been also, most of them caught catfish too, like 1 or 2 blues or channel cats during the tournament, but most of them are carp, and typically carp are pretty big fish, so it's hard when somebody pulls in 3 10 to 15 pound 10 15 20 pound on average carp. It's hard to catch them with 5 to 10 pound blues. But you keep trying. At some point you will be successful. So our goal tomorrow is see what happens tomorrow. I got plenty of bait. Hopefully I have my son with me. Hopefully we can pull out a win tomorrow for Team Snag and Whiskers. It's been a while. We participated in Pontoon Jody's Flathead Challenge twice, and we have won. We have been successful twice and won those with some quality fish. So it looks like it's starting to sprinkle here. So I may have picked a good time to hang it up. Hopefully the rain holds out for another 5 minutes so I can get everything packed up and back in the truck. Come on, kitty cats. Come on, kitty cats. If anybody's curious, excuse me, that rod rack, I built myself. It's a 1x4. It runs the length of, or initially I had it running the length of the tow bar, and I'd have to take these two rod holders out, tip it up, and pull it out that side. Um, but then I got smart and I cut it in half, and then I put some braces on it so that now when I want to take it out, I just pop those two middle ones up. I turn the thing on the bottom, and I pull it out either side. I don't have to take any of the rod holders off. It's also got some U-bolts holding it on. I'd like to make that aluminum, but I don't have the knowledge to do that at this point. 7 awesome people in here hanging out until midnight. Got 5 more minutes. I thought something was tugging on that pole. It looks funny. Sappy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. You came in right at the end. About 3 minutes, I'm going to reel everything in and call it a night. I know folks are out there getting ready to go to fish in and watch Brian B's Midnight Madness tournament for the bank anglers. I believe it is tonight, starting at midnight. So I'm gonna jump off here. Plus, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. I appreciate you coming in. What in the world? Just looks funny. Like the pole tip keeps slowly going down, but then when I pop it out, or when I reel down on it, it just pops back up. So I don't know. Probably just the way the boat's moving. Oh. Still got 9 awesome people in here watching. Gonna wrap it up in about 3 minutes. Maybe, who knows? Maybe in 3 minutes I'll pull a triple. All 3 rods will go down. If that's the case, I'll pull those 3 fish in and call it a night. We were out here on the James River, on the mighty James River. Steve Loke, what's going on? Just got off work, dropping a thumbs up, buddy. Hey, appreciate you coming in. We just so you know, we were successful in phase 1 of our trip this evening. We did catch some bait. I had caught 5 gizzard shad, and I cut one of them up and used it for bait this evening. I was going to go a little bit farther upriver and bound back this way, trying to look for some fish, just so we can learn more about the James River, where to fish, when to fish it, and how to fish it. So I also have a surprise bait for tomorrow morning. I'm going to be using a James River blue crab that I caught in the gill net as well. So that's going to be interesting. But thanks for coming in, Steve. We did catch 1 fish here this evening, and now looks like it's starting to rain a little bit. So thank you everybody for your support. It really does mean a lot. I will get Sean back out here. He's on vacation again with his family, but I will get Sean back out here, and we will be fully staffed again. Hopefully, the next Flathead Challenge we do for John Jody's channel will be fully staffed. his son Ryan might come out with us too. But anyway, it's midnight. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, Dustin, be safe getting back and getting home. See you in my favorite TSW member Landon in the morning. Understand it. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will. I'm going to wrap this up, wrap everything or pack everything up and head back to the house. Thank you, Solo. Appreciate it. If I don't see you all tomorrow morning on stand day, I will catch you on a live, catch you on YouTube somewhere. Thank you all for support. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Have a safe and wonderful Sunday and a wonderful week next week. We will catch you on the flip side.